So I'm recording this webinar or this session so we can share it with those people that are busy and not able to be here. So hello officially everyone, and welcome to the virtual Macquarie Foundation event benefiting GallopNYC. I'm James Wilson, Executive Director, and we're presenting this session, as I said, as a webinar, so you can all see me, but I can't see you. This year is the 5th year that GallopNYC has been part of Macquarie Foundation Week, and we're hopeful that this year will raise even more money than we have in the past. The funds that we raise here tonight will help support our mission and our vision, providing therapeutic riding for New Yorkers. There are literally hundreds of thousands of New Yorkers that can benefit from therapeutic riding, and we want to work with as many as we can. For those of you who spent time around horses, you know how powerfully they can benefit riders. Our riders gain valuable skills, not just horse riding skills that help them in their day-to-day life. And our system of goal setting for each rider allows us to prove this change. Tonight, you'll meet a few of our riders. First, you'll get to hear from Yaden, Yoel, and Josiah. These 3 young men have been riding with GallopNYC for several years, and they'll share a little bit of their experience. Then you'll see a really special video created by our partners at Red Nose Day. You'll hear from our rider Avril and her mom, along with some of our other riders, about how GallopNYC's horses and therapeutic riding lessons have changed their lives. And finally, we have a very special treat to end our time together this evening. The musical performance from Niall Connolly, a renowned singer-songwriter. You might remember Niall if you were with us last year, and everyone enjoyed him so much that we asked him to come back and do a couple of songs for us this year. Big thanks to Niall for taking time out of his busy musician schedule to be here tonight. I know we're gonna have a really great time. Thanks to each one of you for joining us. To get us started, I want to introduce Gavin Case, member of the GallopNYC Board of Directors and member of the Macquarie team. Take it away, Gavin.
Hello everyone, my name is Gavin Case. I work at Macquarie Bank and I'm on the board of GallopNYC. Thank you for joining this year's Macquarie Foundation fundraising event for this very special organisation, GallopNYC. I'm very proud to have the support also of Macquarie Foundation. In fiscal year 2021, the Macquarie Foundation globally has contributed to more than 2,400 organisations with over 64 million Australian dollars provided. It's fantastic. And over the last 4 years, it has been a tremendous financial supporter and provider of other services to Gallop. Today, for every dollar you contribute to this fundraising event for GallopNYC, the Macquarie Foundation will also be generously matching every dollar. Gallop has been doing everything possible to provide therapeutic horse riding to its riders throughout this challenging period. It recognised very early on that the needs of its riders would not go away, and if anything, the riders that utilise and benefit from the therapeutic riding programs that Gallop offers are likely going to need them now more than ever. Gallop also provides financial assistance for many of its riders who would not otherwise be able to pay and benefit from these really special horses. So this is where your contribution and the Macquarie Foundation's donation matching are so impactful. Please be generous. There are so many people who depend on your financial support to these therapeutic horse riding programs so that they can get the benefits they so much very need. Thank you.
Thanks, Gavin. Really appreciate that. That was really great. Big thanks to you and the entire Macquarie team, including the Macquarie Foundation, for supporting charities like GallopNYC. I'd now like to let you meet 3 of our riders, Yaden, Yoel, and Josiah. These 3 brothers have been riding at GallopNYC for several years, and the experience has had a really positive impact on their lives. They'll tell you a little bit about how their confidence has grown over the years, how they're feeling more relaxed, even in today's challenging world, and that they're able to focus more effectively. These are all things that therapeutic riding can accomplish. Riding a horse is a partnership between the rider and the horse, and it requires constant focus, including nonverbal communication. When you have to focus on a single challenging thing, like horse riding, you're more easily able to focus on other things. For these three, and many of our younger riders, that might be something like homework or paying attention in school. And horses, an outdoor activity, act great at helping you to relax. I love to talk about the benefits of therapeutic riding and horse riding in general, but instead, let's just hear for ourselves.
We've been riding here for about 3.5 or 4 years. I remember my first lesson. It was in the stable at Forest Hills, Queens, and we were going there. It was a surprise. We didn't know where we were going, and when we got there, we just saw the horses, and we instantly loved the horses, and we just been riding here ever since.
For this fall, obviously, the goals for them is to work on their independence. So independence makes them more confident, of course, and that's how they increase the communication with their horse as well.
There's also social and emotional benefits to horseback riding, like how I felt much more relaxed once I got to know the horses, and it just makes me feel much more comfortable around other animals.
I feel like I've had much better focus ever since learning to ride a horse, especially since horses are obviously animals and they need attention, and you need to focus on their needs and the skills that you need to ride.
And I feel like I learned that you have to take care of the animals and stuff, because like how to take care of the horses, you have to take care of like other animals and other things.
The instructors are very nice and very helpful. They're great teachers, and just they teach us very well on how to control the horse.
Yeah, they're very nice, and you could always go to them if you have a question about the horse or really about everything. They're very nice.
What I love the most about teaching is maybe seeing both rider and horse making connection. I feel very happy and grateful when I see that they fit for each other, and it's about relationship, and it's very precious, I guess.
That was great. I always love to hear from our riders, in their own words, how important our horses and our instructors are to them. These young men have gained so much from the simple act of riding a horse. Their life is a little bit better after each ride, and to me, that's simply incredible. Horses are amazing, and therapeutic riding can have a huge impact on the life of a rider. This next video was produced by one of our funding partners, Comic Relief USA, for Red Nose Day. In the piece, you'll hear from several of our riders in their own words about how important GallopNYC's horses and instructors are to them. Take it away, Avril.
Our horses literally every day transform people's lives. The riders that you worked with today, their life is better now than when they got here. It's a brilliant little oasis here in the middle of Queens. This is a city park that we operate as a therapeutic riding stable for the city of New York. It's been a stable for a long time, and we as an organization came in a few years ago and turned it into a therapeutic first stable. One of the first in the area and the only in the city. So I'm really proud of our community focus and focus on therapeutic first in this area.
My name is Avril. Peter Pan is a horse. He eats hay, grass, and apples, and even carrots. I ride on him.
GallopNYC is important because we change the lives of New Yorkers. We and our horses teach therapeutic riding to people in New York with disabilities, and through the horse riding lessons, their life is changed.
Because it helps them with their cognitive abilities, it helps them with their fine and gross motor skills, balance, muscle development, all types of mental health comes through that as well. Self-esteem, confidence building, trust, empathy. All of those good things that help develop a small person into a big human. It's very important to their development.
Well, let's bring my friend here that who protects me is Lola, and she is that kind of lady.
Somebody with autism, for example, and you start with them early, and you apply, you let them have therapeutic riding, you put them in therapeutic riding, you can change the course of their life.
We've been coming to the stables for like 2 years. It's been a very supportive environment for my daughter. Lily's a very happy, extroverted kid. She's always friendly. She always wants to interact with people. She loves animals.
I see hope in the eyes of our riders every day, right? Our riders show up and they're so excited. They're a little nervous, but they're hopeful of what's going to come.
It makes me feel positive about her future because obstacles that she's gonna find with her good attitude and her like how extroverted she is and friendly, she's gonna accomplish a lot of things. So when she gets off the horse and she's not feeling afraid anymore, as she says in the beginning, and she's so excited, it's amazing. And I love that she can come to Gallop.
They have to do the hard work. Riding a horse is hard, and they do it, and they get better and they improve. The hero of the story is not us, it's the kid, it's the rider.
I like meeting all the new horses and the new people and, feeling that sense of control. I feel like at this time everyone feels a bit out of control. My life is kind of out of control, as is everyone's at this time. And, riding that horse, it just makes me feel so much better.
Probably the most immediate reward is seeing the gratification on a student's face when they feel that they've accomplished something.
I usually ride on Thursdays, and Thursday it's not my best day, I'm gonna be honest. And every time I just get on that horse, I feel just so much better.
Smoke, when a kid comes off a horse, it's like, wow, that kid's, they're better now than when they went on the horse. And every time it's an additive process. And so for me to see that, I don't care what time I have to get up in the morning. I don't care how late I have to work. To watch that happen and to know that Xavier's life is different now, is better now, that's great. That's genius. And it's all because of horses.
Red Nose Day and days here at GallopNYC are important because they are acknowledgments of something that we do for people that is empowering and life-changing and very necessary if the option to be in therapeutic riding is available. Being able to help these students or young children or adults is just the best gift that we can give back, especially when we are the peacekeepers and we are the anchors in this life and we have the ability to give someone that bridge that they can walk across to transform into something even stronger, physically and mentally. And then at the end, what did you say about yourself? What did you have to say about yourself?
I can do this.
You can do this.
I can do this, guys.
That one always makes me smile. I hope that meeting Avril and some of our other riders has really helped to help you see the power that horses have to change the lives of people with disabilities. I recently gave a speech where I talked about power, specifically power of community. I talked about how our community works each day to make therapeutic riding available to New Yorkers and how, by changing the lives of our riders, we can change the world. And you are part of that community. You have the power to bring this life-changing therapeutic activity to those who need it most. Disability is widely underdiagnosed for those at the lowest income levels. Those that can benefit from spending time with our horses and our instructors are not able to afford it, and a missing diagnosis means that they might not be getting other services that can help. GallopNYC is proud to offer therapeutic riding on a sliding scale to anyone who wants to join. And your donation helps us keep our horses happy and healthy. Helps fund continuing education for our instructors, and it helps to offset the cost of lessons for our riders. I hope that you've enjoyed learning a little bit about GallopNYC and the way that we partner with our horses to change the lives of New Yorkers. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Thanks so much for your donations. And thanks once again to the Macquarie Foundation for this really amazing and wonderful week of giving. And now, I'm so excited to welcome back to our virtual stage the wonderful Niall Connolly. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Thank you for supporting GallopNYC. My name is Niall Connolly. This is a song called Up, Up and Away. I've been lucky more times than I have not. If I slip between the gaps, I must have been caught. But now that I found you, I'm second guessing this second-hand parachute. Now that I found you, I'm saving all my pennies for this hot air balloon. If trouble should find us, and it might, well, I scoop you up and we fly up, up and away, safe and sound, up, up and away, high above the tree line. Listen, never stick your head out the window of a moving train. Do something that feels foolish, 'cause someone said it made you brave. Now that I found you, I'm second guessing this second-hand parachute. Now that I found you, I'm saving all my pennies for this hot air balloon. If trouble should find us, and it might, well, I scoop you up and we'll fly up, up and away, safe and sound, up, up and away, high above, up, up and away, safe and sound, up, up and away, high above the tree line. My name is Niall Connolly. Thank you for supporting GallopNYC. This is a song called Some of Our Parts. It's good to be back in your town. I know a lot has happened since the last time I was around. But tonight's gonna be just fine. We got friends like family, and your band are playing real tight. Breathe out the graffiti, the canals, pictures from the window, my mind so full of gaps. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense, but we're doing our best. Ba ba da ba ba, ba 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 da ba ba, ba da ba. You find out in the schoolyard, tall boys first, smaller boys, you better fight smart. So you learn to be funny, to be fast, when to be the seven seas and I nailed it to my mast. Breathe out your every need. Your sad, sad songs you can leave listening to me. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense, but we're doing our best. Ba ba da ba ba. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba da ba. We're more than the sum of our parts. More than the sum. More than the sum of our parts. We're more than the sum of our parts. More than the sum. More than the sum of our parts. Of our parts. Ba 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 da 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 da. 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 You.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye.